Do you like smut? Well, you're in the right place. You know Lainey Lui from Lainey Gossip and E-Talk, and she's here to tell us, well, the soiree is sold out, but that's how much Vancouverites love their smut. How are you?
We have to start.
I'm great. It's the first time we're doing our Smut Soirée. We've done it for 7 years in Toronto, and people have always said, why don't you do it in Vancouver? And I was just never sure if there was the interest, so this is our first.
Really? You
I hope it's going to be good.
You didn't think we were quite ready for the Smut Soirée?
No, I think that, you know, sometimes Vancouver can be above, right? These dirty, dirty gossip.
Don't we love to pretend?
Okay, let's get straight to the smut, because there's so much to get to today.
We have
Charlie
lots to
Sheen last night at Staples Center.
At the King's game.
Coining another term.
Yes. Can I say it out loud?
Yes, absolutely.
Blow my balls.
It's so good. It's ready for hats and T-shirts.
Do we even care about what he was upset about? No, just blow my balls, right? Well, I think he went out for a cigarette, and then they wouldn't allow him to go back inside. So there he is telling people to blow his balls.
But it's a general rule at Staples Center. You go outside, you cannot come back in whether you're Charlie Sheen blowing balls or not.
Well, and he clearly didn't take well to that. I mean, and getting a little bit aggressive. You know, but in fairness to him, or perhaps conspiracy to him, his new show is launching in about a month, just a few weeks, Anger Management. So he happens to be in the news a lot right now. Cover of Rolling Stone, doing interviews.
He's at that level where he's thinking, I guess he's a pro, right?
Of course.
He knows.
Look, do you remember, people
Lainey, I'm so innocent.
Remember what happened last year?
I like to just think people are crazy.
He was on tour.
He was on tour, and then he got an $80 million whatever settlement from the show, Two and a Half Men.
And then,
so this guy is more with it than you think.
I think so too.
You know, yes, let's all blow his balls, I guess.
I guess so. Okay, let's move on to another odd couple that were at the Kings game, and of course could have been the Stanley Cup final game. It could have been a win, but it wasn't. Who else was there?
Ellen Page, nice Canadian girl, and Alexander Skarsgård from True Blood. Major height difference here. I mean, I know they're sitting down, but it's literally.
He's my dream man, by the way.
He's hot.
He can do no wrong.
He's quirky. He's a little bit. I don't love his taste in women, to be honest with you. I wasn't down with that.
I don't pay attention to who's on his arm. It's all about me dreaming I'm there.
Why is he?
You're not paying attention, but there's Ellen Page.
So what is it that you don't like about his taste in women? Is it?
Well, I mean, he dated Kate Bosworth for a while, and that was a weird, you know, sort of
dynamic.
Contrived coupling. So.
But you don't think Ellen Page and he are a couple? They
just worked on a movie together.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're a couple. No.
Good hockey buddy though. Ellen Page to me, she's a good Canadian girl.
Like she went to the first game in LA, and she was with, you know, she went with maybe Funke.
Who's that?
Maybe Funke, Arrested Development, Aaliyah Shawkat. People will know who watch Arrested Development, but that's her friend. They know each other from Whip It, that movie about roller girls.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
All these connections that you have to keep clear.
Okay, Lindsay Lohan is making the news for actually working as an actress.
Sure. Well, do we consider Lifetime TV movies?
Yeah, movie
and
of the week.
MOW. She looks like a great Liz Taylor, though, don't you think?
I think you're being really nice.
I am, lady.
I think you're trying really hard to be sweet.
You know what? Honestly, I think Elizabeth Taylor is a legend. She is an icon. And when I heard Lindsay Lohan, whether it's an MOW or not, was cast as her, I thought it was kind of disrespectful.
Well, and I think it's also a joke that, I mean, I don't think that they're actually doing this movie to make a real movie. I think they're doing a lot of photo shoots, a lot of hair, wig, and makeup situations, and they're releasing the pictures. And what we're going to see is just an endless series of beauty shots for over 2 hours on top. No, I don't think there's going to be a story.
Really?
She might cry and like throw a glass once or twice, but that's real life for her anyway. Yeah. So
I love this because in the last week, all you've seen is like set shots and then this
it's only started filming this week, so you're probably right.
And there always seems to be impending nuptials in Hollywood as well. Miley Cyrus and her beau. Young Love. How old? 19 and 22 is
19. Miley's 19. Liam Hemsworth is 22. He proposed last Thursday. For those who are keeping track, the ring is 3.5 carats. And they've been together for 3 years. It's young love. It's the most intense, passionate,
3 years,
desperate kind.
If they've got 3 years behind them, it's not
Oh, you think it's going to last, do you?
When's the over/under? Here's my bold prediction, because I love Love. I think they're going to last at least 5 years. That's what I think. I'm throwing it out there.
I think that's I wouldn't doubt 5 years. I think it's optimistic. And listen, I mean, I hate to rain on their love because it is very, very sweet, but how many Hollywood marriages last to begin with, and then how many young marriages last? They're still growing. Like, she's still becoming a person. If we all
got married at 19, where would we be?
Well, yeah, remember your sense of identity at that age. It's like, I mean, it's not even close to being fully formed.
She's still growing as a person, and they're actors. Actors are weird.
And I think
actors in a
there's
room
a little bit of a wild child underneath Miley. I don't think it'll last.
A little.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wild.
You just said it was going to last.
Because I love Love. John Mayer also has found his sensitive side, despite making a bit of a living.
D-bag.
He's a D-bag.
He's made a living off being a D-bag, and now he's accusing Taylor Swift of being a D-bag.
Well, I mean, because she wrote that song, Dear John, about how he treated her, and now he's telling Rolling Stone that he was, quote, hurt and humiliated by what she did. I mean, remember, this is a guy who went in Playboy and said that Jessica Simpson was sexual napalm.
Yeah. And would talk to TMZ cameras about Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
So I think it's really rich that he's, turned around and saying
and he said it was a cheap shot as a songwriter for Taylor to do that.
Isn't that what songwriting is? I mean, it's expressing your pain, your disappointment, sometimes your victories.
Right?
It's cathartic.
Yes, well, only for John Mayer if you're singing, strumming on his guitar, singing about bodies in wonderlands. But
exactly.
Not when it's Taylor Swift.
And I think Taylor has a few more hits and awards than Mr. Mayer.
She owned his ass on this one, and he's not taking it very well.
Well, that'll make for a great follow-up to his album that debuted. I think it was
like a woman,
#1.
John.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Ryan Gosling. Love.
Yeah, Love, again, was in Ontario yesterday at Brock University with his girlfriend Ava Mendez watching the graduation ceremony of his mom.
Isn't this the second time around for her graduating?
She graduated with a BA last summer, and then this year went to Teachers College and is graduating from Teachers College. So good for her, and he was in the audience taking pictures, being really proud with his girl, with his lady.
Okay, so cute about the mom thing, but what do we think about them as a couple?
Well, it's serious. I know a lot of people hate it, and I think it's because they still want him to get back together with Rachel McAdams, but it's not happening, people. I mean, Ava Mendez is his love right now.
Okay, let's talk about the GMD, Tom Cruise. He's got the new movie, and I can't
wait to see it.
Really?
Have you heard the soundtracks where he's singing, quote unquote?
Look at him with his eyeliner. Look how hard he's trying to look like he's into those two women. Come on.
She was almost nice.
Give him a little credit. He looks like he's trying so hard to be,
a strong heterosexual rock star.
The Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
The picture just says it all. Tommy boy.
I think that, I know that a lot of people can't handle movies in which, they break into song over dinner. Right?
I can't even watch Glee for the most part.
So it will be hard for some, but I can't wait to see it. I really want to see him bring out his inner Mick Jagger.
Is that a morbid fascination, or do you actually really want to see him in this?
I think I'll be entertained. I really do. I think that I'll have a good time in the theater.
And that's all it counts for. A couple hours where you're passing the time. Smut Soirée, first one in Vancouver. What is the general? I know it's sold out, but what do people experience? I mean, is it just?
Well, there's going to be hair and makeup stations. There's going to be great adult beverages.
Dan Levy's going to be there with you too.
coming, and he just shot a movie with Tina Fey, so he's probably got a lot of gossip to share.
Good stories.
There's going to be a 1-hour gossip panel, and people can Q&A. People can, find out some of the gossip stories that Dan and I have been holding back.
Nice.
So it's just a night to get together.
It's sold out here in Vancouver, but one in a couple of weeks again. Still some tickets left if you want to go to the one in Toronto. You can always go to LaineyGossip.com to catch up on the smut.
Very nice. It is tonight at the Vancouver Urban Winery, but of course, as we mentioned, it's sold out. So congratulations to you lucky ticket holders. Have a great time and enjoy the smut. Lainey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Lots of fun. We're going to take a break.